And welcome back to Big Bacon's Collection. It's Walker Wednesday here in the Bacon Bunker. So today we're going to be looking at the McFarlane AMC Walking Dead 5-inch scale Rhee from Series 4. So this figure is basically modeled off of their time in the prison. As I've always said, McFarlane is great at making highly detailed figures, not necessarily well-articulated figures. But there are exceptions to that rule. So, without any further ado, we're going to look at the accessories, we're going to look at the figure, we're going to deck him out and get him on the shelf over there. So he comes with the prison guard riot vest. Now, detail-wise, this is really well sculpted. Has some great paint details, paint apps added to it. All in all, this is a win. It does tab in on both sides. If you can get these little tabs, let me rephrase that, these big fat tabs to go in those little holes. Yeah, it requires an act of God or Congress, to be honest. Looks like that side might work well. Nope. Oh well. As you can see, the inside is actually kind of molded to match the details on his shirt, so it does fit quite flush on him. That's really cool. He's got a jagged broken pipe, which he uses for farming in the red soil. Look at all the tomato paste. Yeah, no, we know what this is for, and we know what that is. It's a simple accessory. Simple sculpt. Painted nicely. He comes with part of the itty bitty gun collection. This looks like a basic small 9mm. But it's got that really great silver dry brushing, which gives it that worn, old feel. And then there's this. Tiny, tiny little handle. Tiny, tiny little blade. Not much to it. So looking at the figure. Okay, I can see in the sculpt a little bit of Steve Young. The paint, not so much. Did a great job of kind of giving him a little bit of shadowing there. Hair is greatly detailed. But it's that simple, just dot the eye look that kind of kills it for me. As you can see, I've got what looks like flash from the mold. Really odd mold line there under the chin. The body, the shirt is well sculpted. It's got that dark wash to it. Let's face it, these guys' Maytags ain't been working in a while. Here I've got a really shiny wrist and a very dull coat arm. Pants, once again, greatly detailed. Got that dark wash going to it. Drop down holster on this side, sheath on this side, pair of duck boots. Detail wise, this is a great looking figure. Face could use a little bit of work on the paint, but got a ball joint in the head, allows it to look up, none, down, none, no tilt, rotation though. Arm hinges up to about 45 degrees. Does rotate all the way around. Single jointed elbow comes up less than 90, rotates at the elbow. Now the wrist rotates. The wrist point rotates. So you could turn this into either a vertical hinge or a horizontal hinge. I think the engineering on that is fine. The look of it is not great. There is no waist articulation, no torso articulation, nothing of that nature. The hips, you can go out that far, in that far, forward that far, back that far. That's it. Virtually no articulation in the hips. Knees come up to 90. Rotation at the knee. A little bit of rotation at the hip. I forgot to point that out. Feet rotate. Hinge back just a little bit because of the way the pants are sculpted. Forward just a little bit for the same reason. And there's no sort of rocker. So, this is an interesting figure to gear up. We're going to put the accessories in the holsters first. The gun fits in there really nicely. The knife actually fits in this sheath really nicely. And it gives it that look of it strapped in. Now, because these figures tend to not have pegs on their feet, I have to use these stands, which I'm going to sit this over since I cannot snap it anyways. Okay, I got to get that lower down. And we're just going to rest the arms against it to hold it in place because I don't have the time or patience to try to getting the pipe in hand. Fits a little loosely, but he can hold it well. So there we have them, all decked out and ready to go. So let's get them on the shelf. Once again, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe, like, share, comment, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you all next time.